Hey, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. So let's jump into another video. I hope you guys had a good day. Make sure you guys stay locked into the end of the video because we're going to be doing an unboxing of a smartphone. And I want to go through some of the features, talk about what comes inside the box, go through some of the special things about it and the price, and obviously what I think about it after. But we're going to get into a review in another video, so we'll get into more detail. But let's just go ahead and see what we have right here. So this is actually a rugged device right here. This is actually the AGM H Max rugged smartphone. So I'm going to take it out of this packaging right now. All right, so here is the phone. I want to go ahead and take a look at what we have right here. So it's wrapped in the plastic inside of the yellow box. On the side, it's going to say "Find Your Glory." And let's go through some of the specs. So right here, it does say we have an 8 megapixel front camera on here. It also does say we have a 13 megapixel main camera as well, which is kind of cool. Then you can actually see right here that we have support for nano SIM as well. So we're going to get nano SIM support, 6.5 inch HD plus 720 by 1612 with a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You get Type C 2.0, Bluetooth 5.0, and this thing is 321 grams of weight. 4G LTE, 3G, 5G. 3G, 4G, 2G. You don't have 5G, but you do get Android 14. So let's go ahead and take a look at what actually comes inside of the box. Let's go ahead and open it up. So that's everything that's there. This is in the black color. It says right here on the box, 4 gigabytes of RAM with 128 gigabytes of internal storage on here. And this device on the website, it was listed at $169. So that's going to be a pretty good price too for what we're looking at. And this device also does have dust proof, waterproof, and drop proof up to 1.5 meters. So let's go ahead and open up the box. You can see the signature right there on the side. And right away, you're going to be getting a portion right here on the top. Let's go ahead and see what comes inside there. So I'm going to put this right off to the side for a second. Go ahead, lift the top. So right here, we have Find Your Glory. And this is this has a lot of contents in here, paperwork. All right, so we get some stickers inside as well. Everything is pretty much placed inside of here really nicely. And so, yeah, these are going to be stickers you could just peel right off and use those for maybe your PC or laptop. Maybe you want to put them on your car, anywhere you want to put them, your refrigerator. These are going to be pretty cool for, actually sticking somewhere so you can support the brand. You also do have AGM right here. This is the FCC. You also have your quick start guide as well. So this is going to be everything you need inside of here if you want to learn some more about the product. And then we actually have our online warranty support. So this is if you need help with anything, any troubleshooting. So now let's go ahead and take the phone out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and see what comes inside. So the phone doesn't actually feel too heavy. It's actually a pretty decent weight for a rugged phone. And this phone is going to have a 10,000 milliamp hour battery, which is double what you would get on a phone like the Samsung Galaxy A15, which has really good battery with the 5,000 milliamp hour battery. So this is going to have 10,000 milliamp hours. That means you're going to get through more than, I would imagine, like 3 days, 4 days, maybe even going on to a week with this device. So we're going to test it out. I want to make sure that those claims are true that I just said. So I definitely want to test out the battery on here. This comes in the black color, it has Type C, has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. It does have 13 megapixel camera on the back. As you can see, I'm going to take this out in just a second. It does have some weight to it though. So just make sure you know that it will be a little bit heavier because of the battery, the extra battery, but you will have your port right here, which is going to support Type C to Type A. And then another thing that they offer is a charging brick. So I did read that this will be a 10-watt travel brick. So you get 10 watts charging. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what else comes inside of this presentation. I'm gonna put this box off to the side and let's take a look at the phone real quick. So let's go ahead, take off the plastic from here. All right, put that off to the side, and it has a rubberized sides to it, so it feels really good in the hand. It has flat rubberized sides. You can actually pull the SIM card out with your fingernail, which is kind of cool, and it will have 3 slots, 2 for your SIM and 1 for your storage. You do have a highlighted button right here on the side, which is orange. That looks like it's a shortcut button. And then it has IP69K and IP68 waterproof. So that's really good. You get some guards around the camera. The corners all have rubberized protection. So this is going to be really good for protecting it. And then the Type-C port is actually enclosed with rubber. So you can actually have waterproof when you're using this. And then the speakers at the bottom. This phone feels really good. It has like a nice slick texture to it, but it also feels really grippy in the hand, and it has a nice size at 6.5 inches. So I do like the build of this for a rugged device. This is going to be pretty solid. Let's go ahead and give it some juice. So you do have some texture on the volume rockers right here. So that's going to be good to have that texture on the volume rockers. The power button, let's press that and hold it. The headphone jack is actually going to be, so you can see the display HD plus. And so, yeah, the headphone jack is right here at the top. You have to actually pop open that little hole, this thing right here, and you can get your headphone jack port as well. So those are all the ports on this device that I know about. Let me see. There is like another port down here. I'm not sure what that is yet. But you can see this display. I just want to show you that. So yeah, this is what the display looks like. It says hi there. And yeah, you have your information right here. So let's go ahead and hit start. And it says you can connect to your mobile network right now. If you want to go ahead and do that, you do have that option. So we're going to go ahead and skip that just for right now. And then it says we can move along and set up a Wi-Fi password. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that up right now. So let's go ahead and put my password in right now. So I just put it in, and it's now connecting to the internet. So let's see what it says right now. It says getting the phone ready. This may take a few minutes. So yeah, I definitely like the feel in the hand. It's not going to slip out of the hand whatsoever. It's got flat sides, which actually give it a really nice feel in the hand to hold on to. You can see your charging port at the bottom, and yeah, it doesn't feel really heavy. Like, for the most part, it definitely has good weight distribution. This thing is a brick, but it feels good. It's very even weight distribution. So I don't have any complaints whatsoever about the overall, size of this thing, or even the weight. It definitely has a pretty decent size for a rugged phone. So we're going to check it out in some more detail. So yeah, so now it's asking me to set the fingerprint. So I did skip a little bit of this just so we can make it a little bit quicker. But yeah, your fingerprint is going to be on the side of the device. And yeah, that feels pretty responsive. So that's a nice placement for the fingerprint. And you can see I'm just setting that up right now with my pointer. I'm just going to set this hand up for now, and then let's add the other one later on. You could get your face unlock on here as well. So all you have to do is look at the phone, put your face inside of the camera, and it's ready to go. So what I want to do is take a photo of my face and let you guys see exactly what it's going to look like when I take a photo using the front camera. So this is the front camera, the 8 megapixel. Let's do an actual portrait shot. So I'm going to actually put it to 1.8 aperture just because that's my favorite. 2.0. All right, let's see how that came out. And then let's swipe up. You see it's a 5 megapixel on the front. I thought I read 8, but it says 5 right here. So let's go ahead, look at the detail. Not too bad for low light. So yeah, that's the front facing camera. And then as far as the other modes, you have video mode on here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the front resolution. So you get 720 on the front. What about the rear? Let's flip it around to the rear and take a look at the quality on the rear. 1080 30 frames. And then also you have anti-banding with 60 hertz, auto, video stabilization, face detection, leveling. You also have composition, save location, volume key or shutter or zoom for the volume key. And yeah, those are all your features for the camera. Now, last but not least, let's go ahead and kind of get into some of the nitty gritty of what this phone can actually do. So it does have a compass. You can see we have screencast, QR scanner, screen recording. If we click here, you get more options to pull down, and you get your hotspot and additional things that you could play around with. But this is the main interface right here. So if you scroll down, you have your networks that you can connect to your 4G networks with right here. And you have VPN and mobile plan that you can see. I like the icons. You have your Bluetooth 5.0 as well. You also have NFC. If you want to make payments with this phone, you can do that. So that's going to be pretty nice. It does have freeform here for apps down at the bottom, so you can get smaller windows when you turn that on inside of apps. And then you also have your storage right here. You have 4 gigabytes of RAM with 4 of, extended RAM if you want to actually expand that a little bit more. And this is how you can monitor your RAM. You can expand it right here and get additional 4. And so yeah, I just put that on. It doesn't actually tell me I have to reset the phone, so that's active right away. And then it took it from the storage, so we have 118 left out of the 128. So yeah, go into display right now and you're gonna see this is looking pretty good. Let's turn on the dark theme just so we can kind of see what that looks like. So I like the dark theme on. That looks really good. Video enhancement right here for certain apps. Your screen refresh rate is on 90 now. So it already felt smooth. I thought it was on 90 already, but now with that turned on, this phone is flying through. So this does have the T606 processing chip. So this one is going to be pretty fast. And you have your FM radio right here, which will require a set of headphones if you want to turn that on. But yeah, out of the box, this thing has a pretty good amount of features. So we went into display. Let's go into the wallpapers real quick, just so we can see which ones we're working with. And then I'll get out of here, wrap up the video. So those are the wallpapers. And then we'll get into this device in more detail. So you do have your lift to wake as well as the smart wake. The motion, so you can answer phone calls much easier with these options turned on. Pocket mode as well, so you don't do any false touches. But yeah, you can see how fast the phone is flying through everything. It doesn't have any lag whatsoever. You also have 3 separate options here for your shortcut key. So you can actually change it right here with the shortcut key, and then you can have 3 different options if you want. So long press, 1 click, and double click. So this is crazy. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the AGM H Max. If you go into your settings right here, you can see it is on Android 14 right there. Go into this one and you have your Android system right here with the October 5th navigation bar, so you can get your navigation bar options there, and then you can also get gestures right here. So yeah, pretty good stuff. We can also switch it to the navigation gestures with the swipe. So yeah, this phone feels really fast. It's gonna have ultra long battery life, and it's gonna have very durable qualities to it. It's also rocking the latest Android software, face unlock, as well as the side mounted fingerprint with NFC And I'm going to be checking this out in a little bit more detail, but hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. If you're still here, just type down below in the comment section, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, I think I really like the way this feels. It's very rubberized. It doesn't feel too heavy for the size of the battery, 10,000 milliampere hours. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how long this can last. But make sure you guys stay locked in with me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll check you guys later. Peace. Later, crew.